Good morning. Welcome to the sixth meeting of the Senate Standing Committee on Economic Development, Tourism, and Labor. Thank you all for coming today. It should be a very interesting presentation on one of our bills. And so if you could, please silence your cell phones. And if you have a desire to speak on anything, please make sure that you... Madam Clerk, if you could, please call the roll.
Senator Boswell. Here. Senator Clemens. Here. Senator Girdler. Here. Senator Howell. Here. Senator Maiden. Here. Senator Nunn. Here. Senator Thomas. Senator Wilson. Here. Senator Wise. Vice Chair Funky Frommeyer. Present. Chair Wheeler.
Present. Okay.
Thanks.
We're going to go, Scott, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and get mine real quick. That way we can give the rest of the meeting over to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead first. We're going to discuss Senate Bill 343, which is my bill, and I'll just... I'm fine. I'm just going to explain it from the chair. What Senate Bill 343 does is it extends the Workers' Compensation Funding Commission in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and I see we have my friend Ed O'Daniel in the back that originally came up with this the system that we currently have a while back, but one which actually has become a model for the nation. I think it was most recently adopted in Tennessee. So one of the things about that makes the system so effective is it has an independent funding mechanism, so it's not reliant on general fund dollars to support the operations of the Kentucky Department of Workers' Claims. So currently that assessment was set to expire in 2029. What this does is preserve the status quo. It also enhances the independence of the Kentucky Department of Workers' Claims, which is headed by a commissioner with at least 8 years of workers' compensation experience. And it provides a method for him to budget and make such changes as necessary to run that department. So if we could, that's the bill in a nutshell.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Madam Clerk, if you could, please call the roll.
Senator Boswell.
Aye.
Senator Clemens. Aye. Senator Funky Frommeyer.
Aye.
Senator Girdler.
Aye.
Senator Howell.
Aye.
Senator Maiden.
Aye.
Senator Nunn.
Aye.
Senator Thomas.
Aye.
Senator Wilson.
Aye.
Senator Wise. Chair Wheeler.
I vote aye. So the bill passes 11-0 and will be reported with favorable expression. The same shall pass. Thank you, members of the committee, very much. All right, so next up we have the bill that I think everybody's shown up here today to hear, Senate Bill 19, an act relating to mushrooms. So it might be entertaining. I don't know if we can eat these things or we're going to have daydreams. I don't know.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Scott Maiden, Senate District 29.
Mitch Whitaker, State Representative for the 94th District.
Okay, and I see you've got a lot of guests here with you today. If you'd like to introduce them.
I'm going to get started. I'm going to turn it over to them. They've got a little presentation to show you. And I wanted to tell you how this happened. I was traveling around my district during the interim and went to their school over in Letcher County Central, and they asked me about, they thought we needed to name a mushroom. Did I know we didn't have a state mushroom? Of course, I was a little bit embarrassed, didn't know that, but I was a little intrigued, and after they showed me what it does, and I think you all will too, it's a very pretty mushroom, and it's blue, and they said, it goes right along with being the bluegrass state, so I agreed with them, and that's why they're here today, and I think y'all heard me Friday on the floor. It's not so much about naming a mushroom, but it's about bringing these folks up here and seeing the process and being part of it. And they're going to stay around with me hopefully today, and they'll watch and see what's happening. But I'm very thankful and glad they're here. And I'm going to, since Representative Whitaker actually graduated from Letcher Central, I asked him to come over and maybe say a few words.
Thank you, Representative. Introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, Mitch Whitaker. I'm from Letcher County. I represent Letcher County, part of Pike and part of Harlan. I'm a proud graduate of Letcher County Central High School, the first graduate from Letcher County Central High School to be a part of this body. I am so proud to have these students here today. I think it really speaks to the opportunities that we're giving to our students in Eastern Kentucky to come up here and be a part of the civic process. Thank you so much for hearing about it, and I'm looking forward to hearing about this mushroom.
Him too, and I got Scott, I can tell, such an able politician. It's about the Bluegrass State. He made sure not to offend any of our Cardinals here on the committee, so he did a good job.
I was going to save that speech for the floor, though, because there's a few more Cardinals on the floor than they are in here today.
All right. Thank you, Senator. All right.
If you don't care, I'm going to step back and let the kids come up. And
please introduce yourself for the record when you approach, and y'all can pull some chairs up and begin your presentation. We're very excited to see it.
Pull your chairs up over. Mitch, help them get their chairs. You got enough? Okay.
All right, you may proceed. And please introduce yourselves for the record.
My name is Wayne Caudill. I'm the biology instructor at Letcher County Central High School.
My name is Bailey Sexton. My name is Angel Jenkins.
My name is Macy Sexton.
My name is Haley Collins.
My name is Bella Bates.
Welcome. All right, let's go.
I'm going to sign in and pull up our presentation.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not having to do that. We'd be here till tomorrow.
Yeah, I apologize for the delay.
I'm going to give her right one.
I'm sure you're together. Okay, so like I said, my name is Wayne Caudill. I'm a biology instructor at Letcher County Central High School. We approached Senator Maiden, and he gave us an excellent opportunity. I would like to thank you guys for letting us come up and speak with you today. Thanks to Senator Maiden for having us here, and Letcher County School Board for allowing us to come. But I went up to Senator Maiden, and he really wanted to get the students involved, and I mean, I didn't know we would make it here, but I appreciate the opportunity, like I said. But I gave an assignment. It was an optional assignment for my students. It's why Kentucky should have a state mushroom. There was 3 questions, and The first one is, what is the significance of having an organism such as a mushroom, flower, tree, or bird symbolize our state? And I've got a photo of a bunch of our state flowers, trees, and birds. And this is going to be presented by Angel Jenkins.
So I think that the importance of states choosing organisms such as trees, birds.
Switch out.
Thank you. So I think that.
Down.
Down. Thank you. Is it working? Okay. So I think that the importance of having organisms such as trees, birds, flowers lies in the representation of the state. It shows natural environment, heritage, identity, economic value, and unity. It lets you know what you'll typically find here in the state of Kentucky, and if you're looking, what you can find out. It helps us protect our plants and animals that are in the state and represent our state. This could be a learning experience to educate the state's environment and history. Thank you.
Good job, Angel. Good job, Angel. So why should Kentucky have a state mushroom, and some positive facts about mushrooms? Just now we had a negative stigma with mushrooms, but there's actually a lot of positive facts about them. And Bailey Sexton and Macy Sexton is going to go on this question.
I believe Kentucky should have a state mushroom because it could be a symbol of our unique colors and our ability to strive in a certain area. I feel as if Kentucky lacks the recognition of mushrooms. By giving Kentucky a mushroom, you can open up a field of research and help educate people on the culinary and medicinal properties of a mushroom. Thank you.
Mushrooms and fungi in general are often overlooked, yet they are crucial to the health of our environment. They act as nature's recyclers, breaking down organic material and returning vital nutrients to the soil. Without them, many ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Mushrooms also form symbiotic relationships with plants, helping trees and other vegetation absorb water and nutrients. In return, fungi gain sugars and other essential compounds from the plants. This partnership is vital for maintaining biodiversity and supporting healthy forests.
Thank you, Bailey and Macy. You can see I got a photo. I've actually cooked this mushroom and eaten it. It's really good. It's got a citrusy, lemony flavor. And I found numerous of them. That's me holding one right there in the photo. Like Bailey said, medicinal properties. One of the greatest scientific achievements of all time is the discovery of penicillin, which was derived from a fungi, right? And I also read that they form a symbiotic relationship, like Macy said, with our state tree. Or they can form a symbiotic relationship with our state tree, which is pretty interesting as well. Good job, you guys. We're going to have Haley Collins introduce the indigo milkcap.
The indigo milkcap is also known, its scientific name is the Lactarius indigo. It can be found under oak and beech trees. It is also said to be able to be found under the state tree, which is the tulip popular. Whenever you cut a Lactarius indigo mushroom, it produces a blue latex, and the latex that it produces is edible. It tastes like a citrusy, mild kind of flavor. It tastes better when it is younger because the flavor is stronger. As they get older, the flavor kind of lessens.
Good job, Haley. Yeah, I had somebody come here somebody came here yesterday with us, and she actually made indigo milkcap milk, and it was like blue milk, and it's got a lemony flavor to it, but we didn't get to do it yesterday. Why should the indigo milkcap why would it make a good state mushroom for Kentucky? And this is going to be answered by Bella Banks.
The reason why we chose the indigo milkcap, or the Lactarius indigo, is because its appearance is very unique and memorable. Given that the state of Kentucky is commonly referred to as the bluegrass state, why not have a blue mushroom to represent it? The indigo milk cap, when cut, bruised, or damaged, produces a striking indigo-colored milk-like latex, and this adds to our reasons why it should be the state mushroom, because Kentuckians bleed blue.
Yeah. And you can see in the photo, you can see the latex on the gills of the mushroom. And thank you guys for this opportunity again. And thanks for giving us your time.
Well, thank you for the wonderful presentation, Mr. Cottle. Thank you. Yeah. All right. We have we've got a couple questions. All right. So y'all stay there. First, we have Senator Nunn.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. No question. I just want to commend everybody. Number one, students, great job on this. This is not an easy thing to do. I've seen people, accomplished adults, come up here and be intimidated, and y'all did a great job. So just want to commend you for everything you've done on this project. Mr. Cottle, great job building into our young people. Thank you for what you do for our Commonwealth on a daily basis.
Thank you, guys.
Really good job. And Senator Maiden, good job. Like you said, this is about bringing young people into this process, letting them see how this works. So thank you so much for taking the time to travel your district, to talk to people, and then to get them involved the way you did. Great job.
All right, we have Senator Funky Fromeyer.
Wow, I'm going to second that because that's almost identical to what I wanted to say. I just love these enriching learning experiences, and we do bleed blue. Now we can drink blue. I'm super impressed about that. But I do have a real question, and I'm hopeful that you can guide us. How would we know any mushroom that we come upon? How would we know whether we can eat it or not?
Takes a lot of experience to know what you can and can't eat. There's no definite signs. I'll tell you how I got started. There's a great group on Facebook called the Official Kentucky Mushrooms Group, and you can post stuff on there, and a lot of helpful experts will comment on it. I'm one of them. If I see your post, I'll comment on it.
I'm going to look for the blue one now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty unique. If you see a blue one, it's likely the indigo milk cap.
Okay. Senator Boswell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, I love mushrooms, all kinds of mushrooms. It's funny, as a kid, we would run these big mushrooms. We call them puff balls. But when they turn dark, you stomp on them and they just puff. Yeah, but I never realized until about 5 years ago, those are very edible when they're young. And we're coming into a season, y'all may know, of morels and hickory chickens, which I love to hunt and love to eat. But this picture today is something you've introduced to me that's brand new to me. I've never observed one like this. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful, and thank you for doing this, and I'll be happy to vote for this to be the new state mushroom.
My grandpa, he's in his 80s, and first time I showed it to him, he was surprised.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion.
Well, I think we have one more comment from Senator Clemens.
Just real quick. So it was great presentation. Thank you all. It's great getting the young people into learn this process. I'm 40 days into this, so I'm newly elected, and I did not know that we would be voting on F1 bass, mushrooms, and dogs as much as we have here. So I've enjoyed it, so thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
All Senator, don't feel bad. We didn't either.
All right. Senator Girdler.
This is for Senator Madden. Always, from the western part of the state, they always brought in their pork to eat. Are we going to have these kids coming back with fried mushrooms for the meal? Are these friable?
I've never fried them. I've sautéed them, and they're very good that way. If you want a fried mushroom, I would recommend the morel.
All right. Thank you.
Senator Thomas.
I just want to say, Mr. Cottle, again, what a great job you've done. I'm a strong believer, as my interns here today will tell you, of getting young people involved in government. I had a young man shout at me yesterday, and what you're doing is exceptional. Now, I don't know if you're related, but I see in the back my great administrative assistant, Leslie Cottle, who's also from Letcher County. And I know what fine people and hard workers Leslie County Letcher County producers, because I know how hard Leslie works. So great job, and again, thank you for getting young people involved in government. Just a great job.
Thank you, guys.
Mr. Cottle, I guess I'd like to echo the comments. Thank you so much for the fine presentation. And, I know a lot of times they talk about, getting more females into the scientific field. I think it's just magnificent that you've brought 5 highly intelligent girls down here that have taken an interest in biology and science, and that's a testament to the good public education that we have in Eastern Kentucky that bring kids into these fields. So I think we have heard a motion, but okay, was it Senator Boswell, and then a second from Senator Nunn. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Boswell. Aye. Senator Clemens. Aye. Senator Funky Frummeyer.
Aye.
Senator Girdler. Aye. Senator Howell. Aye. Senator Maiden.
Aye.
Senator Nunn.
Aye.
Senator Thomas.
Aye.
Senator Wilson.
Aye.
Senator Wise. Aye. Chair Wheeler.
Aye.
What about that?
Absolutely.
Chairman, committee, thank you all, and y'all sure were awful nice today. I think when I start presenting my bills, I'm going to bring these kids with me. Y'all sure do hold back when these kids are around. Thank you all.
We did have Senate Bill 324 on the agenda, but we're going to pass over that and hold that one over for a week. So thank you, everybody, for your attendance. I'll obtain a motion to adjourn. All right, we're adjourned.